Hello, welcome to the Daily Purposeful Movement Challenge. Today, we're going to talk about standing ab exercises. I've put together a list. We are not going to do all the reps and all the sets, because this is really just a tutorial how to do it. So we're going to get started. You do need to have, ideally, a weight or two, kind of a lighter dumbbell. I have a 5-pound dumbbell and a 10-pound kettlebell. Doesn't really matter. 5 to 10 is going to be a really great starting point for you. If you don't have it, grab your milk carton. You know your milk carton weighs about 3 pounds or so. Grab a jug of milk if you need to. That's going to be a little bit more. Anything that you can hold with one hand and then with both hands. So let's get started. So standing side crunch. So we're going to start. We've already done this in earlier months of Daily Purposeful Movement Challenge. We're going to come down into a wider kind of position, a squat, look up, elbows up to your sides. Then we're going to drop right elbow and right knee, but we're not going to stand up to do it. You want to stay low. You're going to work your obliques with your lateral abdominals. So staying low. So right elbow, right knee, pause, left elbow, left knee. Now if you want, you can do all one side. Hold for a moment, and then you can switch. Remember, when we talked about strength training, reps are 10 to 12 per side with 3 sets, making a good idea. So again, there's your standing leg side crunch. Now, take a break. Next one is a wide leg crunch. So same position, but this time our feet are going to stay here. We're going to take the elbow to the knee. So let's go low. Pause for a moment. So we're not just going tick-tock. Pause. Pause. Come on, pull your abs in. Pause. Also going to feel your legs. Okay. Having said that, another great ab exercise that we do every day are squats, because you're going to keep your core in. Remember to look up. So squats too also work your abs, because you're keeping your back nice and straight. We're going to go to single leg deadlifts. We do this a lot. We're going to start out with no weights. You can add a dumbbell if you want. Put it into one foot. We're going to kick that right leg back and then come up. Now this leads us into arms extended, which is really a warrior 3 in yoga. So your progression, I'm going to switch sides. Again, working your abs. Don't lock that standing knee. Yes, you work your hamstring as well. But single leg deadlift works a lot of your abs. You can keep your hands here. You don't have to go to that warrior 3 position if you don't want to. Grab a dumbbell if you want. But I'm just showing you the standing ab options. Next up is we have bicycle abs. And we already do these on our backs. So we're going to start standing nice and tall. We're going to bring the right elbow to my left. And then switch left elbow, right knee. So right elbow, left knee. Now if you want, you can do right elbow, left knee. Repeat. Standing tall. Pull your abs in. Standing knee, which is my right knee, is still slightly bent. We're going to switch. So you're working your abdominals, really with those twists, those obliques. This is just an option rather than being on the mat, whether we're forward into a plank position, spinal balance, or on our back. Okay, next up is we've got standing bird dog. Speaking of spinal balances, this is a standing version of it. So we're going to take the right hand and left knee. So we're going to take our right hand up the ceiling. As you do so, bring your left knee up. And then come down and we're going to switch. So left hand comes up, right knee comes up. Come back down. If you want, you can do repeats. Keep your core engaged. So this is standing bird dog, like standing spinal balance. Some yoga people call spinal balances bird dogs. In my traditional training, we called it spinal balance, and what I learned 26 years ago kind of stuck. Okay, so there's your standing bird dog. So just a reminder, okay? Right hand's gonna come up, left knee, and then back down. So left hand, right knee, so opposite. Core engaged, Feeling your abs. Try to stay standing nice and tall. Try not to hunch forward. Here's your standing bird dog. Next up is we have standing core with a dumbbell. So now you got your dumbbell. Arms out in front. Okay. Standing on both feet. But we're gonna pivot the right foot as we go to the left. Come back to center, don't swing. Left foot pivots and we go to the right. Keep your core engaged. You're using rotation. So ready? Weight out in front. You're gonna pivot your right foot, twist to the left. Back to center. Pivot your left foot. So breathing. If you want, you can just keep going to one side. Try not to swing your arms. Really be intentional with your movement. So this here is where speed doesn't play a factor. You really want to go slow. Next up is we have reverse twist lunge. Now we can do this with weight or without. So what we're going to do is that we're going to step back. I'm going to take the right foot back into the lunge. And then we're going to twist to your left. So the right foot is back. We're going to twist over that standing forward foot. You can do holding a stationary lunge, or I'm going to switch sides. So I've got my right foot forward. I'm going to twist to the left and come back. Or you can alternate it. So if you want to do a stationary, you can go, I'm going to step back to the right, twist to the left. The key here is you don't let momentum win, right? We're not flying. So there is your reverse lunge. So you step back into a lunge and then twist. Again, don't let momentum win. Next up is we have overhead circles. So this here, feet are going to stay flat, arms up overhead. Now, if you're going to go, I don't feel this, why don't you try just doing this one day? You're going to do 12 circles counterclockwise, 12 circles clockwise, do 3 rounds, and then talk to me the next day. So keep your core engaged. That's the most important thing, is really focusing on core. And then your hips, your feet stay planted, your hips and your upper body are going to go. Thinking about drawing a circle, let your hips come into play. Going nice and slow. So we're going to do some clockwise circles and then counterclockwise circles. It's really subtle, but the movement comes through your torso. And your upper body, kind of right, imagine that you're drawing a circle on the ceiling. So my feet stay planted, I'm not pivoting like I did last time with my, so these are overhead arm circles, really coming through your hips. Keep your core engaged. It may take a couple of times where you really feel like, oh yeah, there it is, but stick with it, do hard things, okay. Next up is dumbbell windmills. I'm just gonna change from my kettlebell. You can use your dumbbell. Okay, so feet are flat, kind of turned out a little bit, about 45 degrees. So we're not in that chair position or mountain position. And we're gonna bring whichever hand you got your weight, mine is my right, look up. Now this is the key, is you've gotta stay looking up at your right hand, wherever the weight is. Left hand down to your side. Pull your abs in. We're gonna slide that left hand down to the foot. You're gonna bend to your knees and then slowly slide up. Still looking. So we're gonna slide that left hand down and then slowly come up with switch. So put the weight into the left hand. Eyes are focused on the left, on the weight. Pull your abs in. We're gonna slide that right hand down to the foot and then come up. Keep your core engaged. Just like your windmill, your dumbbell windmill. And there are your standing ab exercises. I hope it helps. There's also other ones where you can do the wood chop. So you've got your weights. And we're gonna come and take your weight near your left foot and pivot and look up to your right. So weight in your left foot, pivot. So there's your standing wood chop. And then you switch. Coming to your left, and down to your right, and up. And you go, oh, that looks really easy. Do it 10 times, 3 times through. Anyways, there's your standing abs exercises. Thank you for participating in the Everyday Purposeful Movement Challenge. Raging well together. Let me know what you guys think. Have a great day.